Good morning everybody, I hope that you are well. My name is Christianne and welcome to my channel Backpacking Bananas, reporting to you from Seoul in South Korea at 6:40 a.m. in the morning. I've been in the country for about 2 weeks now, and today, or this morning I should say, I really wanted to go on a hike because I've not done a hike in South Korea and I've heard that there are some good hiking routes around Seoul. So yesterday I did some pretty extensive research into all trails and into blog posts and all the things on the interwebs about what would be the best hike to do. Because I only really have time to do one hike, I did want to do one that was quite iconic, not necessarily a super off the beaten track one. And I've decided that I'm going to do the Bukhansanseong, which is possibly the most iconic trail, well, it's definitely the most iconic trail in the Bukhansan National Park, which is quite close to Seoul, if not the most iconic trail in the whole of Seoul's region. So doing that hike is what this vlog is going to be about today. And I am walking from my hostel. I'm staying in Hostel Haru, which is in Myeongdong, to the tube station, and I'm going to be getting public transport there. To be honest, I could have got a taxi because the taxis are actually not super expensive here in Seoul, I've found, but I want to challenge myself and get public transport and also show you guys how it is to get public transport there if you wanted to do something like this yourself. I'm actually going to a K-pop dance class straight afterwards. It wasn't supposed to be that rushed, but they've had to bring the class forwards. So I went to 7-Eleven and I've bought snacks for breakfast and for like lunch to have on the way to the dance class. I hope I've kind of got enough to fuel myself. There is 3 bananas in there, so that's something. So we want to get line 3 Gupabal bound. You know, it's pretty similar to the London Tube. I am at Dongno 3 Samga station, but wherever you are, you want to try and get onto line 3 to get to Gupabal, which is the orange line. Okay, I'm at Gupabal station and I now need to transfer onto the 34 bus, which is a green bus. The name of the bus stop is quite literally Bukhansanseong Entrance, which makes it very easy. It's a bus stop specifically for this hike. Now I just have a quick 10-minute walk to the start of the actual trailhead along this road. Here we go, we are at the start point for the hike. There are some keen hikers here already, me being one of them, and I have set my all trails off. Not a huge amount of other people here right now, which I'm glad about because I know, or so I've heard, this is a very popular route, normally filled with lots and lots of people, but perhaps, hopefully because I'm coming first thing in the morning, that it may not be so packed. We are setting off at 7:40 in the morning, so not ridiculously early. Now I'm doing this hike in autumn. Today is the 25th of October, which is supposed to be the best season to do these hikes in because of the beautiful autumn leaves, the beautiful colours. So I'm going to try and show you a lot of the scenery on this hike. We'll do a lot of just like quiet walkthroughs, showing you all the views that I can see. So I'm a kilometre in, it's starting to get steeper. I'm definitely getting a bit out of breath and ready to take my jacket off, but it has been completely paved thus far, which makes it very easy. I don't think it's going to be like this the whole way. .7 kilometres in and 142 metres of elevation, and I feel like this is probably where the road ends because we've got some toilets, information point. It seems it seemed kind of official, as if to be like, right, now things get serious. And I think it gets quite steep from now on, so I am going to take my jacket off, have some water and have a little snack before things get serious. Banana for the road. This man's just watching me filming and smiling at me, giving me thumbs up. And here we go. Baegundae Peak is the one I'm going to. 2.6 kilometres in this direction. And it's just gonna be steps. I anticipate I'm gonna be very out of breath, but I'm very excited. You know I love a hike. Now 2 kilometres to go until the peak. I'm out of breath and I'm sweating. But it's beautiful, all this autumn foliage. .6 kilometres to the peak and 2.75 kilometres since the starting information point. 1.3 kilometres to the peak, and look at these leaves. Coming out of the tree coverage now. Wowee, am I going all the way up there? That is high. Can you see that? I don't know if they are. The view is starting to reveal up behind me. It's amazing. Happy hiker. I'm bumping into a few hikers now. Maybe one every 5 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to do this final little turn off to take me to the peak. 0.4 kilometres, which doesn't sound like much, but it's a very, very steep 0.4 kilometres. As you can see, it's pretty much vertical up to the top there. This is a proper climb. In an ideal world, you'd have 2 hands for this. But being a vlogger, I never did have 2 hands. So I made it to the top of Baegundae Peak, which is...
Where are you from?
England.
Oh, England.
You?
United States?
Yeah! 836 metres of elevation. Now unfortunately there was a view the whole way up, and now we're up here. It's become a complete cloud cover. But that's okay, I might wait to see if the clouds clear a little bit, but not too long because it's quite chilly up here. From the start of the information point, it took me more or less 1 hour 45 to reach the top here. 4.12 kilometres and an elevation gain of 758 metres. Oh, it looks like it might be clearing a little bit, maybe. Wowee, the clouds have cleared a little bit and we have a view of Seoul. How beautiful. I'm very, very happy that we have this view. My tummy was up rumbling on the way up, so I'm just having a quick sandwich before I go down. I feel like I'm cutting it a little bit fine for time, but not too fine. Okay, heading back down now. I think the hardest part is going to be this first, just initial descent. It's very, very steep, and like I said, I'm going to need 2 hands, so we're going to put the camera away because this is what I'm about to go down. Whoa. Now, what I believe the most popular thing for people to do would be to head back down where they came from, back to the Bukhansanseong Information Centre. But my Ui Trail has actually given me a through route where I will come out of Bukhansan National Park on the other side, close to the Bukhansan Ui. I'm really sorry if I'm absolutely butchering these names, but I thought that was quite nice because, you know, you get to see another side of the park. So instead of turning back where I came from, I'm going to be turning left in the direction of the Baegundae Information Centre. Okay, I've made it to the Baegundae Information Centre, and you can actually park here if you wanted what I would say is maybe a slightly shorter ascent than the other side. You can park here at the Baegundae Information Centre and you'd get slightly quicker up to the Baegundae Peak. But I do not have a car and I'm not getting a taxi either. I am going to walk from here to the closest metro station, which I think is called like Bukhansan Ui Station, and it should be a pretty quick little descent from here because it's just road, so I should be able to pick up some pace. Finally a sign for where I'm actually going. Bukhansan Ui Station. 1 kilometre, that's not too bad. That should take me like 15 minutes, which will mean that I'm way ahead of time. Happy days. Finished the hike. I've just picked up an iced caramel latte from a Twosome place, which is a chain coffee company here, which I've been meaning to try out because I just keep seeing it across the city. Let me give you the stats, and I'm going to give you the stats from my Apple Watch, which was recorded from station to station. So, well, not from station, but from where I got off the bus to where I'm about to get onto the train. It was 10.44 kilometres. The total time was 3 hours and 11 minutes. I don't think that's the elapsed time though. The elapsed time will be up here. My average pace was 18 minutes and 21 seconds per kilometre. I burned 1,132 active calories and 1,433 total calories. My elevation gain was 822 metres, and I feel knackered, really. So it's funny because I'm about to do a dance class now, and I was just messaging with the dance teacher and I told her that I was going to be doing a hike in the morning, and she goes, I hope your legs are not going to be shaky, and I was like, no, I'll be fine. Now I finished the hike, my legs are feeling a little bit shaky, but that was absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad that I got out and did that. They do say that why am I American now? They do say that autumn is the best time to do that hike, just for all of those beautiful autumnal colours, and it certainly was absolutely stunning. And I would recommend going early in the morning as well, because it really wasn't too busy on the trail, but as I was coming down I could see loads of people starting to go up. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Would highly recommend doing the Bukhansanseong hike if you are in Seoul for just a few days. I'm now going to get the metro from the Bukhansan Ui Station, and I'm going to head to Gangnam for my dance class, but I'm going to make a whole nother video on that experience. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.